like to call to order the October regular meeting of the Danville Board of Education. The first item on our agenda tonight is to approve the meeting agenda. Is there a motion?
I move that we approve the meeting agenda with the following amendments. If we could move 3D, Celebrations of Excellence, and put that behind 3B. We're going to eliminate 3E, and we're also going to delete 14A off the consent agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to amend the agenda and approve it as presented. All in favor of the motion as stated, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion passes. Next item is the reports and presentations. Are there any board member comments tonight? No. Okay, we'll move on to the superintendent's report.
Thanks for coming out this evening. I hope that folks have taken note or had the opportunity to sign up for our bi-weekly e-blast. If you have not, please go to our Danville homepage and sign up. It's something that gives a general series of updates and celebrations throughout the time, even in between board meetings. And one of the topics discussed in this e-blast was the importance of student participation, often far beyond classwork. It is that sense of belonging, whether it's a club, whether it's a sport, a theatrical cast, or any other piece of work that we do here in the Danville schools, often gives a great deal of meaning to one's experience, as well as a chance for to build esteem, identity, and interaction skills, which became increasingly important as Brian Adams and I today attended the 2015 Workforce Summit, which is put on by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and here locally as well. At that summit, there were many pieces discussed that, again, put the Danville schools in a great position. Number one, we were one of the few school districts that represented, and proudly so. And in doing so, the conversation centered greatly around issues of employment skills, which could also be referred to as soft skills, which we refer to as the Danville Diploma. The emphasis of that became clear throughout as both employers, researchers, and those trying to make connections from the Department of Ed made it clear that as we move forward as an industry, be it education, community development, and so forth, it is those pieces that will set students apart. So we will continue with our focus and in fact have an opportunity today to hear from 4 of our schools about their focus in this area, and I look forward to those presentations. The other part too, when we look at about being involved, is why we do student recognitions. There are some great students tonight that are having an opportunity to be celebrated. There are students on the field currently this evening as well as Friday night and much in between, as we again see just such a high percentage, and eventually we'll tally the numbers, is how many of our students are involved in some sport, club, or activity. Again, it's often what makes the difference for a child's education and also in the development of their identity. So with that, I will conclude my report and thank you again everyone for coming out.
All right. Before we move to item 3D, which is our celebrations of excellence, I neglected to mention that Kate Graves, board member, is running a little bit late. She had a family member who had a medical appointment and she needed to tend to that. So she's going to be here and wanted everyone to know that she had not skipped or missed the meeting tonight. So she'll be with us a little bit later. The next item on our agenda is the celebrations of excellence.
Baiting down the high school.
Beth, you want to start off?
I need to take pictures. I'm gonna.
I'll help you.
Paul Carver's mama asked me to make sure to take pictures. So that's why.
Here's the mic if you want to stand.